Hello, hello.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm here with Julia and we just finished the interview, my interview on your YouTube channel. And now I'm going to interview her for my YouTube channel, which you're watching currently now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
So Julia, she's a life coach and she's currently also a law student at the University of Westminster. And she's got some amazing tips which I feel that you will absolutely love. So question number one for you will be, what are you doing and how do you do it?
I think that's a good question, and I think that's the question that I get the most. So I'm a life coach and I specialize in law students. What does this mean? Together with my clients, we build their successful legal career. And at the same time, we work on the balance in their life. So for example, obviously you are so busy, you have exams, you have tutorials, lectures, and you even have to apply for all these opportunities. And where in this everything is time for yourself, time for your friends. So this is what we work on. We also work on time management so that you don't sacrifice one for another and you can actually enjoy the fact that you are a law student.
You mentioned time management, and it is a difficult balance to strike sometimes between being a law student and trying to have a, I don't know, healthy life sometimes, and anything else that life throws at you. You know, so many things that could happen. And what would be your advice number one in order to apply that into your life as a law student?
I would say I have three main tips.
Okay.
First one is eating habits, second one is sleeping pattern, and third one is being healthy lazy.
Do you know what I realise now? The tips that you mentioned is not just for law students.
No.
It is something that every human being should be applying in their lives in order to be healthy.
That's true. But especially for law students, I would say having time for yourself, it's really, really crucial because you are so overwhelmed with the work for university and applying for all those opportunities which are time consuming. So if you cannot function properly, if you don't feel relaxed, it automatically influences how productive you are during the day.
Yeah. So your productivity equals to how much you allow yourself to be recharged somehow.
That's true.
Okay, so tell us a bit about yourself. So you are helping other people to do that. Do you apply those methods and ways to yourself as well?
I have to tell you that I've been in most of these people's shoes. So I've been through all this feeling negative, feeling stress, and I thought to myself, you know what? I overcame that. I found strategies that were working for me. So I thought to myself, I said to myself, why not teaching this to other people? Why not sharing it with other people? If that works for me and I can be happy and I can do so many other things, why not teach it to other people? And I have to tell you that we are in need of constant development and we have to all the time work on ourselves. So even in my case, I always say it to my clients, for example, that even I have my own coach and we have regular conversations because even I'm not perfect. And I think if you realize that you have to work on yourself and you have to start from yourself, that's where all the magic happens.
Yes, indeed. And you mentioned that you created a strategy. So that strategy is something that you experience yourself and you were able to adopt it. So it's not it is what all law students have to go through somehow. What's the struggle number one? What's the struggle number one that you feel that you have to overcome, and you see that on your students as well? On your clients, on the law students.
So I have to tell you that I developed a strategy and I've been developing for a very, very long period of time. And this strategy consists of several steps that you have to take in order to achieve this particular goal. Yeah. And the main thing that my clients struggle, I would say there are two things. First one is time management, as I mentioned. They really struggle with managing all those negative emotions, stress, not only because of exam, but also you know how difficult it is to apply for opportunities and make sure you have time for yourself.
Of course.
So that's the first thing, and I would say it's definitely possible not to feel that negativity and to find some strategy that is very effective for you. You can apply to your life and you don't have to sacrifice one for another.
Yes.
Yeah, and I would say the second thing, it will be definitely how to build your legal career, because I think at the university they only tell you You can be solicitor and you can be a barrister. That's brilliant. That's perfectly fine if you would like to be solicitor or barrister. But I believe there are so many other opportunities that you haven't even explored. And this is what I also do with my clients. We explore all other options before they make a final decision. You know.
There is so many other things that you can do. I sometimes call it as the black cloth. You can actually fit it. You know, you can match it with absolutely anything. A law degree matches with everything.
Yes.
What would you like to share with the audience that is watching us? And I feel that is quite a lot of them. They're law students. What would be 2 things that you would like to share with them in order for them to finish the law degree? So if they're struggling with, what would be the 2 things that you would like to share with them to keep on going?
Wow, that's a very difficult question. I would say first, the most important thing is planning. And it's not only strategy, but it's also a habit.
What did you say? It's
planning.
Planning.
So planning your day, planning your week, but also planning everything. For example, when you go to an event, to law firm, chambers, you plan. You plan it in advance. So you research the firm, you know what questions to ask. So planning is the first thing. And I would say the second thing is don't forget about yourself, because always start from yourself. If you don't feel good with yourself, you know, you didn't eat properly, you didn't have enough sleep, automatically it influences your productivity and nothing is going as you want it to go.
A domino effect, is it?
Yes.
I would like to thank Julia for her time and to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me, and if you have any questions, feel free.
Bye.
Bye bye.